It's times like these, the times that we're in right now, when we are juggling work, home life, personal life, household chores, teaching our kids, doing all the things that we wonder, am I enough? I'm Dr. Teralyn, brain health expert, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, please drop a comment below, click subscribe, and ding the bell so you get alerted when I come on. Today we're going to talk a little bit about being enough. Now, here's the thing. Maybe you struggled with being enough before all this happened, because our lives were pretty harried, right? We're running around, picking up the kids, doing all the things. Got to go to class here after school, got to get homework done, got to not get home so late that we can't make dinner, all of that. Life has slowed down a lot. And I think in that slowing down, we re-question if we're doing enough now, because it feels like we're not. So being enough is not really about how much we can cram into a day and understanding all the things that we do. Being enough comes from within. Being enough or not being enough is a core belief system that we kind of have to smash and get rid of. It came from somewhere. Typically it comes from childhood. I hate to blame everything on childhood, but a lot of times our sense of worth comes from an experience that we had in our history, and often that experience is linked somewhere to childhood. That doesn't have to be mom or dad. That could be like teacher, or I don't know, an experience that we had in middle school, elementary school, even high school or college. My being enough came from childhood, and it metastasized itself over time. See, because what happens is, if we don't work on our sense of worth, it will follow us, and it just changes shape. It morphs, so to speak. So, for instance, for me, being enough or feeling like I was not enough caused me to overachieve. So somebody once said to me, boy, you've got a lot of skins hanging on your wall, which means not skin. It means a lot of certifications, diplomas, that type of thing. Because for a very long time, in order for me to feel like I was worth something or I was enough, I had to constantly get the next level of certification. Some people, on the other hand, go in the opposite direction, and they end up, I'm going to say, failing, quoting, in their life, because they keep choosing things that represent not being enough. And you put that in the backpack that you wear in your life, and you carry that around until you're on your knees crawling with this huge backpack of perceived failures. So being enough doesn't have as much to do with all the things that we're trying to juggle in our day-to-day life. It has more to do with our core belief about ourselves. So one thing that we can do to help with that core belief is to turn to balancing our brain chemistry naturally through taking care of ourselves first, right? Proper nutrition, eating well, hydrating throughout the day, and maybe even checking our amino acids, which is our neurotransmitter health. So serotonin has a lot to do with self-confidence. So perhaps if you have low confidence, you might have low serotonin, which can be fixed through good nutrition, exercise, and maybe some amino acids. Not as scary as you think. The other thing to do is maybe consider doing some EMDR. So EMDR is typically a trauma-based treatment. However, it looks at the core beliefs that we have in our lives, and it literally smashes them to bits so you don't feel that anymore. And it replaces it with something healthier, like I'm doing the best that I can, or I'm worth a lot. For me, I did work on EMDR for myself and smash the core belief of I'm not enough. And that's finally when I stopped collecting all the skins on my wall. I'm Dr. Teralyn. Please like and subscribe my videos, and I will talk to you soon. Later.